Welcome, 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 LGBT Entrepreneurs, to Coming Out Black's 31 Days to Business Startup. Day 20, Profit Map. See, today we're going to be talking a little bit about the goal. Look, let me just stop for a minute and break it down. The primary reason why we all get into business is to make profits. We want to make money, and that's it. That's not only it. There are other things that we want to do. We want to share our skills and talents. We want to be about service. But at the end of the day, one of the and part of the most important reasons why we get into business is to make money. And I need to say this. I think we think to ourselves, oh, I'm going to make all this money. But let me tell you, the only way you're going to get there is through planning and through creating what I call a map. And really, this is a continuation of the other lecture when I talked about the other session where I talked about money matters. And I referred to, I think I call it the profit map, or I might have called it the money map. And so again, it's really about using those SMART goals. SMART is the acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. And so what I'm going to do is just walk you guys through my process for a profit map. And I'm just going to use a small example, but it really will give you kind of a taste of what it means. So for example, I say to myself, if I get 10 new clients in a month, right? Based on my expenses, right, that it costs for me to run my business, and based on the revenue generated from these 10 clients, I will make a profit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the SMART principles to goal planning and see how that's going to work. How exactly I'm going to do this. So step one is be specific. And specifically, this is what I'm going to do. I will acquire 10 new paying customers. Notice I said paying and not just customers, because I need the customers to pay and to my business this month. Now I may attract, 50 to 100 new customers or unique visitors to my website. However, really specifically what I'm saying for this month is that I want to get 10 new paying customers. And then step two is measurable. How will I be able to measure that goal? Well, what I will do is I'll evaluate on a weekly basis my progress toward that number of 10 new customers. If in week one, I've only got one customer, then I got 9 more to go. And that means I got to hustle because I only got 3 weeks left and I got a lot of people I got to get, so to speak. If you're only getting 1 per week, that may mean you may not reach your goal. However, if I've only gotten 1 in 1 week, then that's going to make me think, okay, what do I need to do differently? How do I strategize? How do I do my outreach better? How do I do my marketing so that I can get those other 9 within the next 3 weeks? However, the other thing that I need to be doing is making sure that I maintain and engage my current customers, because you don't want to lose those customers trying to get to 10 new ones. You know what I mean? So that's also part of that kind of measurable, because you want to measure your success by having the fact that you got 10 additional. Not that you lost 10 and got 10, then that would equal out. No, you want 10 new additional customers. So you got to take care of what you got and hustle to do what you got to do to get the 2 new customers. And then step 3 is achievable. How will I achieve this particular goal? I will attend 2 networking events. And those will be specific, and they'll be targeted to people that will potentially be my new customers or clients. And then I also will launch a social media campaign where hopefully I will draw in more leads. And these people will hopefully, at least 10 of them, turn into paying customers. And then the other thing that I said I would do is just contact 25 leads in my database. So one of the things that happen is I use a kind of customer relations management system whereby I keep track of people, what they call their funnel, where they are in my funnel. And so sometimes people will have, initially contacted me, but then they haven't done anything, or they may have visited my website, or they may have, taken a course or attended a webinar, you know what I mean? And so they're in my funnel. And so what I'll do is I will contact people at different phases in my funnel and then try to kind of convert them into a paying customer. And so when you start to do this and you have lots of people in your database, you'll be able to kind of pick and choose and get back to those people again, because a lot of times they just needed that little extra contact with you to even make the decision to be a paying customer. And then step 4 is realistic. How realistic is my goal? Oh, relevant. R is relevant. Sorry, not realistic. My apologies. The relevancy of my goal is that by engaging in this process, I do increase my client base. And this translates into what? Increased revenue, and my business grows. And it's really an opportunity for me to establish more brand loyalty with my customers. One of the things that's happening nowadays when you're thinking about your business is that it's all about your brand, and then it's all about brand loyalty, because you want to engage people not just for the one time transaction. You want to engage them for a lifetime over many transactions as it relates to your business. So that's how relevant it is, and that's how important it is. And then step 5 is time bound. Immediately I made it time bound because I said I want to make it happen in 30 days. So I will be able to see at the end of 30 days, did I get these 10 new additional clients or did I not? Well, how many did I get? Or how many did I lose? And then just kind of, again, a lot of times what happens is once you kind of set these goals, right, these SMART goals, and you align them up to your profit map, you'll be able to make certain decisions. You'll see what works, what doesn't work. You'll be able to understand what your capacity is versus what may be too much. And more importantly, it will help your business grow in the ways that create a really integrity-based brand, but also brand loyalty. So I hope this has been helpful, family. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you come visit my website at www.comingoutblack.com. And don't forget to visit me in September when we open up the Business Academy, and we'll be offering online professional development training courses and one-on-one coaching for LGBT entrepreneurs. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Take really, 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 really good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Peace and love.